Black Hill Bank on Sunday the 2nd of April 2023. Right, just got up this morning and I thought, well, I waited for a while. It was dark when I got up actually, and I waited a while to see what the weather was like. Doesn't look too bad the day, so I'm away up to Hexham. Now I've been up for quite some time. Have a little walk up there. Got the waterproof jacket just in case. So we'll see how the day goes. So I've just started out and it's 25 minutes past 9 in the morning. On the A68 now, just looking at a lot of sheep in the field there. There's quite a few lambs around at the minute in different places. That field didn't have any in, like, but I might see some today when I'm up at Hexham, because there's one or two fields up there what have sheep in. It's a bit nippy out there, like, still, but be alright once I get motivated and get moving. We'll see how many people's up at Hexham walking today. There's somebody on his bike enjoying his bike ride. Got a bit of a crazy driver in front in this Audi. Overtook me on a bend. And then when he came down Kilnpit Hill, braked nearly all the way down. He was itching to get past this truck. Or she, I don't know whether it's a man or a woman. But just to hope that didn't cause any bother for anybody, really. See what happens when he gets on this hill, but you're not supposed to overtake on the hill anyway. Just arriving in Hexham now. Just seems now like this new roundabout and everything's been here forever. You soon forget after everything's done. Car boot sale looks like it's on the day. There's a woman having a bit jog. Good for her. So, what I normally do is, when I get up here in Hexham, you've got it, pop into Greg's for a bite to eat. Never been here for a while, mate. Certainly not this year, anyway. Well, there we're gone. After Greg's put the price up, I said I'm never going to buy them again, but there's not much else you can get up here. I could have brought a sandwich, I suppose, but nearly £5 for 2 pasties. But anyway, there we're gone. So I'm going to sit and enjoy these before I start my walk. Seems to be a few people jogging back and forwards on the field here. I've got a feeling these lot are from the rowing club or something. Well, here we are. I just made a little short, which should already be online. Quite a few people on the golf course today. Never seen as many on actually. Here's a dog wandering along by itself. Doesn't appear to have anybody with it. Strange. Teddy, it says on the side. So anyway, it's not that bad. Weather-wise. There's a woman coming up right down there, like, so the dog's obviously well in front of her. Well, we're not to see any trains today then, as we're going up the side of the track. This looks kind of weird. It's like a tree fell down and all the branches are sticking out the water. There's a couple of I know. I was going to say there's a couple of great crested creeps just there, but they're just two branches. Bloody hell. To the eye it looks like a creep. Never mind. It's hard to getting old. Your eyesight's gone than that. Aye. There's a lot of people on the golf course. There's a bloke I just passed before. His ball was here. Here. Golf course is over there. And the kind of bat up that way, well, hit the ball that way and doing this way. There's a ball just landed there next to the green. A couple of years ago I nearly got hit. Got a shock of my life. I was videoing at the time and all. I got a hell of a shock. I seen the ball coming. I had to duck, and I heard a tree behind us. So can be quite dangerous here, like on this bit. I'm planning on heading up to Two Waters Meet. See what's going on up there. See if we'll see anybody fishing out like that. Seen a big salmon there once. Massive it was. Jumping out the water. There's a few people sit there now and again in the fine weather. It's all graffitied up like. Save the trees, please. Save the trees. Well, railway line's just there. I'm getting towards it. We'll meet up just a little way down here. Well, I've arrived at the railway line. Red lights on up there, which means there's an train coming from this direction. Not the next 10 or 15 minutes anyway. So anyway, I'll just walk up this path and keep my eye out, keep looking back and see if the light turns green. Just walking underneath the A69. Must have walked about half a mile up the side of the railway track. Never seen a train yet. Either direction. So, not to worry. Don't know what the service is like now. I don't think they're still on straight like. But who knows? this house here, somebody that lives there used to put a little box outside with fruit and veg and stuff in, just there. But it's out there the day. So I'm going all the way up this path, up to the bridge, cross a bridge, down to Two Waters Meet, and on the way back I'm going to come on the side of the river. Turned round quickly there, I thought it was a train coming, but there isn't. I was expecting to see some lambs or something in this field. There's a couple of sheep, and maybe a couple of lambs, I'm not sure. There is 2 sheep close by, well close by, but too far away for this to catch. And there's a gate up here. When I get up to the gate I'll get my zoom camera out and then we'll get a look at the little lambs. There's a car coming along here. Of course that house I passed, this is the road for it, so we'll just have to wait. There he goes. Right, I'll get along to the end as I say, and then I'll have a bit zoom in on them lambs from the gate. I believe there's a train coming from behind. Of course I'm not going to get much view of it from here, like, because I can hear the horn tooting. Right, I'm at the gate anyway. The lambs is over there with their mothers. There's a one reed over there as well, but I cannot tell if it's got a lamb or not. Just waiting to see if this train turns up. Aye, here it comes. It's coming there now. Heading for Carlisle. Just plodding along there. I zoomed in on the lambs, but they're lying down, so I couldn't really see them. Just passing underneath the railway line now. And warming up. Oh, there's a train. Listen. That was quick. Oh well. Alright. I missed it. Never mind. Might catch one on the way back. When I come back along this road, that's where I'll be going, down there. Down the side of that house takes you onto the river. There's a pathway all the way back to the railway track. Not far from the golf course actually. Right, I'm just coming over the bridge towards the Riverside pub, and Two Waters Meet is actually down there underneath that bridge. It's a canny day actually, like. And this is where I took the zoom shot of the guy that was fishing right up there. I wouldn't say the river's like running fast or full or out like that. Doesn't look any different than usual. Right, we'll plod on. WT Weir Contractor, Howden on Tyne. That's who built that in there. So we'll get to the boat side, other side of the road, down, along underneath here, past this house, and then there's a pathway just there. So I'm going to come down here, over them steps, and away down there. There we are, I'm on that path. And that's where I was standing just before, up on top of there. That says Anglers Only, it's private if you're gone that way. So this is a way to go. I think it's about, take a guess, about a quarter of a mile to the Watersmeet. And here's the railway bridge. Makes a hell of a racket when you're underneath here when the train comes over, that's for sure. I passed a couple of times when the train was coming, and what a noise. I just stopped halfway along, and there's a couple of people walking along the other side. That's where I'll be on my way back. There's a sign over there what says the water's about 6.5 foot deep just here, so quite deep. Sitting on this homemade seat made out of an old tree called Old Railway Bridge Pool. So I'll be on the rest of my way now. If you're lucky when you get there, there's only one seat. If you're lucky there's nobody there, you get to sit down. Otherwise you've just got to stand around and either wait for them to go or turn back. I lost me, this camera had a very wide angle lens, and I always remember losing it on this path, this track, but further up, and I'm always looking for it, even though it was about 2 years ago. Like, got any chance of finding it now. And I lost my wireless mic recently. I don't know what happened to that. Looked everywhere, you know, when you turn the place upside down. But I've got a feeling it fell out of my pocket. But where, who knows. So that was a bit of a loss, because they're 100 and odd quid for the wireless mic. I only used it when it was windy, but until I replace it, I'll not get much video done in the wind, because it's not very good for anybody viewing the video when all I can hear is high wind. Well, there's nobody here anyway, that's one thing. Must have been a tree fell down here. Somebody's kind of neatly chopped it up and left it there. Lots of bonny daffodils here. Well, this is Two Waters Meet. And I've been here before, but obviously you can see why Two Waters Meet. So I'll spend about 10 or 15 minutes here, get me bag off my back and just take in the nice view in the fresh air. It's lovely. I believe I said it was quarter of a mile from the bridge to here, but it's actually half a mile. Right, there's my seat. Two Waters Meet. I'll come back again on a nice day. It's nice along here. Just taking the fresh air and listen to this. Listen to the. I was going to say the sea. Listen to the river flowing. It's gorgeous. So I'm heading back again. Every time I come here, I forget about this pole. Somebody's put up with a little house on the top for owls, I presume. And I've got a pole that'll reach up there. I can put my camera on the end. Well, I'm on the other side. That's where the owl's nest was. Must get a look in there one day. So, this is more quiet than the main path. And you get to walk along beside the river as well, so it's not bad. Just missed another train actually. But never mind. When I get back on the side of the track, which is way down here, like further than Two Waters Meet. This must be about a mile back to the main path. Because the railway line obviously here, but it goes along and then it bends around and ends up going down that direction. Hence this path runs straight into it. Sun's getting out now, like, it's warm. Right, there's a dead rabbit. I wonder how that died. It's a shame. But it'll get eaten by something, no doubt. I've seen a couple of birds on the river from Two Waters Meet on the other side, and I've just seen them swimming around here, so I'll get the camera out and see if I can get a good enough picture. Water's a bit more calm here, though we're bobbing up and doing like need tomorrow up there. I just seen one of them. No, I can't see it. I'll get the camera out if I catch eye on it. I've just seen something on the other side of the water. I'm going to creep over and with my other camera and see if I can catch it. It's a heron. It's typical, it's spotted it and it flew away. But never mind. I've had some canny pictures of herons over the years. If you're far enough away and you've got something to rest the camera on, you can do a good zoom. I see they've been putting some grey paint on the wall again. Get rid of all the graffiti. Not be long before they're back. Last time I filmed that was like covered in paint, like graffiti paint. Well, nearly back on the main footpath, next to the railway line. That's it, I'm back on the line. Footpath. But the line's just there. So hopefully by the time I get to the golf course we might see a train one way or another. I'll keep the camera handy. Well, that was very enjoyable. I'm just parked over here, but a bit further up, and I'm sure I just heard my alarm going off. It's got one of them, it's a distinctive sound like. Let's hope everything's alright when I get back. Doesn't seem like a place where anybody would try and break in, like, but who knows. Right, well, that's the walk over with. Thoroughly enjoyed that. Gonna head back now and go straight to Tesco. Got a few bits and bobs, and then head home and have a nice rest, and then upload this video. So anyway, if you enjoyed it, give us a thumbs up, and if you didn't, give us a thumbs up. It'd be nice if you could click like and subscribe. Doesn't cost now, and it just helps with the channel. Right, it's a lovely day anyway, and I'll see everybody in the next one. Take care, fall, and bye for now. Just following a McLaren here. Somebody with plenty of money, that's for sure. We're going to climb a hill here, and I would expect to see him going zipping up the outside lane, because we're following somebody in the caravan. There he goes, foot down. He's having to think about it on the bend. And he's away. There he is up the top there. I think that's the first time I've ever been behind a McLaren. Don't even see many. It's probably the second one I've seen in my life. Just coming up the castle side anyway, on my way to Tesco concert.